In this video, I'm going to do a review of the Kaidaer $12 mini speaker. Like I said, it's $12. That's on eBay. And on Amazon, it's $16. The links are in the description. You can go check it out. It's available in many different colors, mainly metallic colors like this silver one right here. Black, blue, red, purple, green, pink, and lime green. It's also available in a rarer color like I've seen on some eBay listings, which is matte green. But the matte green might scratch easily, so you might want to go with some other color. This one I actually didn't buy it. I got it with some hamper like thing. I didn't buy it, but when I searched, those were the prices on eBay and Amazon. So what comes with the speaker in the box is obviously you get the box first. That's the front of the box. I think this is the serial number KDMNO2. Some roughly translated, I think this probably was in Chinese. They roughly translated to English. The English is bad on that side. Just Kaidaer branding on this side. More specifications on this side. You can go and read that if you'd like. It's probably the frequencies and the ohms. Again, the serial number is there. Some of the items that some of the devices that this could be used with. You got MP3, iPods, laptops, such as that. And at the bottom there is more. I think the types of media it supports. And yeah, that's for the box. Inside the box you get a double-sided 3.5mm jack, that which one goes inside the speaker, one goes into whatever the device you want to play music from, and you get this proprietary connector for charging it. It's the same type of connector I noticed that is on older generation PlayStation portables. It's the same type of connector, so if you have one of those connectors, you can charge it from that as well. And obviously, if you go to charge this from USB, it's going to take some time to charge. So I recommend using any 5 volt wall adapters. You can charge it off that. So yeah, any 5 volt adapter. Now for battery life, which is something really important in a rechargeable portable speaker. This has a 1000 milliamp hour battery with a battery life of roughly 4 hours. Now that's going to vary depending on what type of music you listen to and the volume you listen to it at. For me, it's around 2.5 hours to 3 hours because I listen to metal at a really loud volume. But expect around 3 to 4 hours depending, or even more than 4 depending on what type of music you like and at what volume you like. It takes 2 hours to charge and has a red indicator charging light at the bottom, which turns off when you finish charging. So yeah, that's a nice touch to it. They added a charging indicator light. A quick overview of the device, just a look around. You get your buttons up front. You get mode. You can change between radio and media mode. You can put your own media, or you can change between this also has radio. You can change modes like that. You can repeat songs when you're playing through media. Pause, play is over here. Fast forward, you press and hold. Fast backwards, sorry, backwards. Press and hold. Forwards, press and hold. But you press it once, you press one of these once, such as this one. When you press it once, it's volume down. When you press this one once, it's volume up. Otherwise, when you press and hold them, it's fast forward or fast backwards. This is EQ. I'm not really sure what that is. I've never pressed it, but probably it's something to do with sound. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Tell me in the comment section what EQ means. Ignore this branding. This is the company that gave this to me. It was in one of their hampers. This is the on-off switch. When it turns on, you can see a blue light appears at the bottom. That's the radio, I think. You got your USB in, 5 volts in. You got your micro SD card slot up here. It's probably up to 64 GB. I tried a couple of 64 GB cards. Some worked and some didn't. So expect around up to 64 GB. And you got your USB port. It's a USB 2.0 port for playing media via a pen drive. You get your line in to plug from a device to this, and you get your headphone jack over here. Kaidaer branding up front again. On top you get your speaker grill. I think this is a 1.7 inch speaker grill. I read that somewhere. And at the bottom you get some branding, some sticker like thing, and it's transparent stand which has 2 lights built into it. Blue for while it's playing and red for while it's charging. Now for some features of this device, like I said, it supports micro SD up to 64 gigabytes. It supports USB flash drives as well, that also may be up to 64 gigabytes. Please tell me that in the comment section. It's got a line in to play from whichever device you want and a headphone jack. It also has FM radio, which you select by the mode button, like I said. And the FM radio comes with tuning. You can tune it while in radio mode by pressing and holding the fast forward and fast backward buttons. Press them and hold them, and to change volume you just press them once. The blue light at the bottom, let me show you. The blue light at the bottom is for when it's turned on, and just as the battery slowly dies, when it's dying slowly, the blue light dims slowly and slowly. So that's a great indicator for when the battery is going to die, and the light turns off completely when the battery is dead. So that's a nice touch they put there for a battery indicator on such a cheap device. Like I said, the red light is for charging and it turns off when the battery is dead. Supported music formats are from the micro SD card, and the USB are MP3 and WMA formats. Now I'm going to give you a sample of music played back from this speaker. Due to copyright reasons, I cannot play music, so I just did a recording on my guitar and I'll play that for you guys. So here goes. I'll go up to full volume. That was full volume. Yeah, so I'm sorry it's not a real good sample, but you get an idea of how loud this thing is, and it's actually really clear if you play music on it. There may be some other videos on YouTube where they play music on it, but I don't want to get involved in the copyright infringement. But yeah, so the sound on this, the loudness on this is not really loud, but you'll have to use your device to control most of the volume, because the volume on this isn't that much. But most devices these days, phones and laptops, they have a loud volume, so don't worry about that. Now for a surprising fact and a conclusion. My one is actually 3 years old, which is kind of surprising for a Chinese $12 speaker. Usually the speakers of that price range would last only maybe maybe maximum 2 years, but mine is now almost 3.5 years old, and it hasn't, the sound quality hasn't decreased or anything. The battery life obviously has decreased over time. It plays for maybe around only 1.5 hours, but I was surprised at the quality of this device. I mean, it hasn't broken still, apart from the battery life going down. So yeah, it's a really good device. It's high quality just for its price range, and it's my bet for the best speaker you can get under $15. You can buy this from eBay. Like I said, it's cheaper on eBay. It's free shipping from China, so go check it out. Links in the description. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more reviews and stuff like this. Thank you.